Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast, the only podcast you need to be listening to where I routinely humiliate my subs live on air. I, of course, am Big Daddy, the chosen one, Zach Winters, and with me, as always, is my dirty little trash pig, Darkness.
How's it going, everybody?
And our penis slave, we call him Mud Boy, but you know him as Big Vicious. He's been a very bad boy right now, so he's not allowed to talk. And maybe when he decides to be a good boy, we'll allow him to talk. But right now, he's going to get a poke up the pee-pee hose if he doesn't straighten up.
Holy what the fuck?
I want to know if this just comes to your mind, like, as we say record, or you're plotting this shit out in advance. Either way is disturbing in its own way, but, you know.
This one I plotted out in advance because we were talking on Facebook Messenger about the show, and you said something about me being, or you being my sub. And I was like, yes,
What?
I have to write this down right now. Hold on.
That at all.
I was like, I have to write this down right now because I will forget about it and I'll just spit some random nonsense.
Oh, okay. As opposed to the random nonsense that you memorized.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. And I'm reading these out loud even if you don't want me to.
Look, you just got muted. How did that happen? Oh, we seem to have lost Zach, so we'll continue on.
Oh, the time you said you were going to wear your wife's panties.
What?
You're talking about wearing your wife's panties, and I said you're a dirty little submissive trash pig boy. And you say, ooh, I'm hard, talk dirty to me some more, daddy. And I straight up said, I was like, yes, I have an opener for this week.
All right. And there you have it, everybody.
You don't remember that?
This is behind the scenes. Here you go at the Dark Asylum podcast.
Like, I don't remember that either.
Probably
if
there.
you don't remember that, I'll take the screenshot and I'll post it on the Facebook.
God.
Don't think I won't.
Zach has one of those issues. It's like the mental disease where he just sees things that he wants to see.
Munchausen's? Munchausen?
No, Munchausen is when you kill your kid.
What? I think that was a side effect of Munchausen's disease.
Munchausen disease is when you don't feel important and you systematically poison your child or your loved one.
Okay, I thought that's what people blame doing that on, but I didn't think that was the actual reasoning. All right,
you're thinking of delusions of grandeur or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Welcome to Mental Health Corner with three guys who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Munchausen syndrome, a mental disorder in which a person repeatedly feigns severe illness so as to obtain hospital treatment.
We're both wrong.
Yeah. Fuck it. What's the one where you not severe delusions of grandeur, but you invent these fake worlds that you just live in and you're okay with it? Because that's what I want when I get old.
It's called having a good imagination.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to tell me that great authors like Tolkien or Martin or fucking Abercrombie were just don't live in these worlds that they create and they craft and they have to put every little detail into.
I don't think Martin does, because this great world of his that he invented doesn't include football. So
I think Martin does, but it's to the extent where he's sitting on the Iron Throne and just getting sausages stuffed into his mouth.
I was gonna say, I don't think I saw one scene with fried cheese in it. He's not gonna live in that world. God.
The next book. Oh, look! I found this bag of Doritos.
Oh, Jesus!
In my world, Doritos 3D still exists. Fuck all of you. God.
Oh, guys.
I knew I should have fucking screenshotted that picture. Have you guys seen that picture? It's the one that's what kind of Doritos are these?
No.
No.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. It's I'm sure you saw the picture.
I probably have, yeah.
I was going to share it yesterday, and then I was like, nah, it's probably been seen before.
I'm too lazy. Well, that you can't like base because everything's been seen before. You gotta put it on there for the people who haven't seen it. You think all the stupid bullshit I post people haven't seen before?
Oh, this is cute. This is just a memory that popped up of mine. It's me and Zach.
It's a picture.
It's after.
Just let him go.
It's after Zach and I won the tag belts. It's nothing I want to share on Facebook. I already did once, but my kid was staying. Speaking of mental, he was staying. Staying at home.
He was little.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Fuck.
That tag team belt's longer than he is. Jesus.
Holy fuck, we're old. Yeah, it never like clicks into your head how like time passes until like you look at a child and you're like, oh yeah, this is the first time like the one of 5 billion tag titles me and Big V have won. This is the first one we won together, and there's a picture of Zach and the damn thing's like bigger than he is.
Right. That's crazy, dude. It's I'm like, holy crap, dude.
Remember when we guilted I think it was BJ was still who was booking at that time? We guilted whoever was booking and then taking the tag belts home, because usually for those people who don't know this and who are listening, sometimes promoters don't like it when you take the belts home because those fuckers are expensive, and then some idiot might put it in a fridge or come on it or something.
Yeah, sometimes the belts aren't expensive though, and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, true. Those little like paper thin ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one's a nationally recognized title. I'm pretty sure it's made out of melted pennies.
So I'm not gonna say who or anything like that, but one of the places I was working, they had like a contest between departments that whoever could sell the most, whatever, they got this little award, and the award actually turned out being a championship belt, and it was all engraved with. You're this quarter's champion or some shit like that, and it's the same exact fucking belt that the women's champion and the tag team champions carried around in this promotion that I saw. I was like, Jesus, what? So like a prop fake, kind of like like a Dundee Award, basically. Is people are fucking walking around with it. Yeah.
They found this place and it was cheap, and that's what it was. Basically, these people would make belts for, fantasy football and stuff like that, and they're inexpensive. And it was like, yeah, we see why now,
Yeah, because they're like the metal on it's like paper thin and fucking like pleather is too high quality for whatever the shit the strap is made out of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, I can't tell you how many times workers have actually bought belts for a fucking company. That's just like, okay.
I have one.
Yeah, I mean, the one of the ones you got right now is a perfect example. And then some tag belts that I used to have. Like, we lost the belts, and then as we lost the belts, new belts came up. So someone had bought new belts for the company, which, if that's what you want to do, cool, but...
I don't like any promotion enough to spend $1,500 on them.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's you buy a belt, what the fucking worker leaves with the belt when they leave? How do you get anything, out of that? I don't get it. But whatever. To each their own. Fuck it. So, anyway. Yeah. How was everyone's week this week? How was it?
You beat me to it.
I'm trying to get this shit rolling. We're gonna sit here for another 3 hours. Fucking
That's the
last
time
week.
You've done that to me this week. Cocksucker.
This week? Okay.
No, first time you stole my joke about Chris Benoit without knowing you stole my joke.
Chris Benoit?
This time. Chris Benoit?
Chris Benoit. Yeah, that's my new wrestling name when I come back. Like Crispin Glover, but Crispin Wah. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. You watch me how quick I get booked everywhere. All right. Anyway.
You use the crossface as a finisher and call it the wife silencer.
Yeah, we just lost a few listeners. There we go. We're gone. No, yeah.
Sorry,
that whole thing stems from the Dark Side of the Ring. I got all caught up on it. I didn't know it had kept going. Like I watched Pillman, and it seemed like it went into a two-parter. So I was like, okay, well, it didn't come out the next week because the first part was like a teaser, I guess. So I had lost track of when they all came out. So I binged the whole season up to Collision in Korea. Which
you just gotta do. Oh shit! A new one dropped today too, and I forgot about it.
Today's Warrior, isn't it?
Oh, I cannot wait to see that one.
A&E put out a Warrior one, and Dark Side of the Ring put out a Warrior one, and somebody's not happy about the Dark Side of the Ring one.
Well, because with the Warrior, he's either going to be a benevolent, smiling man who leaves happiness and sunshine wherever he goes, or he's going to be an egotistical, arrogant asshole who fucking snorts roids like it's going out of business. I wonder which one the one that's not paid for by the company is going to say.
Yeah.
Well, so WWE did basically a Dark Side of the Ring version of the Ultimate Warrior once before. It was the destruction of the Ultimate Warrior or whatever.
Self-destruction.
Where they just trashed him.
Yeah, like Ric Flair was like, fuck that dude. Jim Ross, I mean, everybody. And that sent Warrior off into a little spin of it because he was already like flipping out and like kind of not going all racist, but saying some racist shit.
He didn't say. Well, he said racist shit, but then like he would go to universities and talk about the good side of steroid abuse, and that's where he was caught and recorded saying things like queering doesn't make the world work.
Well, yeah, no, he straight said that. Like
people don't remember that.
No, he straight said that. He's like, queers aren't right or something like that. And this one dude's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "Calm down." I'm calming down. And this kid's like freaking out on the Warrior, and like all these people are just like, "Whoa."
Yeah, but who was Ultimate Warrior's last opponent? I mean, come on. He made amends. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't. Wrestling Orlando Jordan, maybe not. Absolve you of all sins. I don't fucking know. But still,
I don't know because like Orlando Jordan was almost a stereotype with it, which I kind of rubbed me the wrong way about it.
Yeah. I mean,
but here's the thing. I don't know if the Warrior, like, back in those days, it was still kind of a. I mean, where he came from, it was still kind of a new thing. It was. You didn't know what two men were doing. Like, you're like, what? What's that? Like, so it was kind of odd.
Hold on. We're gonna put a pin in this. Do you think gay people only came up in the 80s?
No.
Yeah, actually, I do. Because that's when
homosexuality has been around since Roman times.
Yes, it's been around since then, but modern society, that's when it started coming out.
That's when it started. That's when it was more noticeable.
Yeah, it was more. It wasn't fully accepted in the 80s, but it was like that's when it started. Because back in the 70s, every now and then, I mean, people knew about Liberace. They had to have, for fuck's sake. But it wasn't like. As I think in the 80s is when it finally started to make itself into a modernized thing that was accepted slowly, but started being accepted in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. It was
okay.
I'm not saying it just started. It was like, oh yeah, like
it's been around since Babylonian times.
Two Wall Street guys in the 80s were doing cocaine, looked at each other and said, hey, why not?
Yeah. No, it's been around since the beginning of time, but in modern times, and that's when it started being more accepted and pronounced, and
the way he worded it just kind of weird. It was
Oh.
like, wait.
Okay, well, my apologies.
But anyway.
But I'm just saying, for that time, it was something that was not known by many. So it was kind of like strange to him. It's like, whoa, like, I mean, you still have people now who it's been out there forever, like plain as day, and they still go, wow, this is weird to me.
It's mostly those guys who live in red states.
Right, but, so when he said it, I mean, I'm not saying he's right for saying it. It was just kind of like, back then it was like still people were mixed about what they thought about it. It was like, dude, I don't know if I like gravy on my fucking chicken.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna have a fight.
Who the fuck doesn't like gravy on their chicken? Yeah,
right.
Here we go.
But I'm just saying it's one of those things. It's like, oh wow, I don't know, like, so, and he was ramped up about other things, and people pissed him off, and he said something that he probably shouldn't have said, and he regretted it.
Queering doesn't make the world work.
Well, technically,
that talk was. Shut up. We're not doing this.
You can't reproduce. I mean, come on.
Anyway,
on a scientific way, yeah, it doesn't. If everyone went the other way and everyone was gay, then society would kind of dwindle away, wouldn't it?
Collision in Korea was kind of a cool one.
Yes, yeah. We were making fun. Yeah, okay, here's my thing, and I'll say this from now on: as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, I don't give a fuck what you do. End of story from me. I ain't gonna fucking shun you for any of it. I ain't gonna, I don't care. Be you. Be happy. That's the end of it for me. I mean, I'll make jokes on everything though, because that's what it's fucking jokes. I don't hate anybody for anything. But we have
to make jokes because we weekly come together and have a 2-hour podcast where we just spout whatever bullshit comes to our minds, and we have to fill dead air.
Yeah, and if we have to step over landmine subjects, we're not going to get anywhere.
Sometimes we reveal that Big V hates Jewish people, and
Oh shit! But that's there's people taking sides in wars that they know nothing about. I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. Yeah. That's a landmine I'm not going to step on. But anyway, yeah. So Collision in Korea. That was, I think, the most recent aired one besides Warrior.
Yeah, that one we haven't watched yet because we record early Thursday morning and don't have time for it because some of us wake up at 11 a.m.
So yes, Collision Korea. Anyway, we'll get into that one real quick.
Don't even start that.
All right. So I stole Zach's joke before he could post it, I guess, and I wrote, I find it ironic or something. Or can we just revel in the irony that Chris Benoit was the one who talked Too Cold Scorpio out of murdering Hawk in Korea? So there's a lot of shit that I didn't realize happened in that show, and
there's a lot of shit that they didn't talk about in that show.
That too, yeah. So what I'm referring to is Hawk and Too Cold Scorpio got into a fight on the bus in the middle of North Korea where everyone's got guns pointed at them basically the whole fucking time. And Scorpio was pissed, so he stole a couple of metal chopsticks from dinner, and he was sharpening them on some concrete. And Chris Benoit's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm gonna stab Hawk." And Chris Benoit's like, "That might not be a good idea."
Let's not do this in this totalitarian state.
Yeah. So I just thought it was funny. Of all people, Chris Benoit was the one to tell him, "Don't do that."
Yeah, Scott Norton just got shot because he just described their country as a shithole to his wife on a private phone call. Let's not kill anybody on this fucking trip.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, it set an attendance record, but Jesus, man, it was fucking mandatory to go.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to come to this wrestling show? No. Well, you're gonna. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. Oh, okay. Turns out I love wrestling.
Yes.
So technically, the biggest selling show ever in wrestling history was in North Korea.
Well, the biggest attended show. Selling? Not so much. They didn't pay to go. They just were forced to go for free.
And did you... we'll get to the rest of the wrestling with... or not wrestling. Dark Side of the Ring show in a minute. But did you guys... like, after I saw it, I watched the Collision in Korea because it's free on YouTube because apparently nobody wants to buy it. Did you guys watch it?
I didn't watch the actual show. No, I've caught a couple matches through the years, but I didn't realize, what was going on behind the scenes.
Weird.
I watch a lot of Japanese wrestling, and they're quiet. I mean, they'll clap and they'll go oh, like during spots. Yeah. But this thing is fucking eerie. It's yeah. This was creepy. They just don't make any noise.
They kind of pipe in a lot of stuff. And then it's Eric Bischoff and somebody else doing commentary.
And Mike Tenay.
And and they're commenting how quiet the crowd is, and they'll zoom in on somebody's face, some random Korean person's face, and they'll just be sitting there like with that look, that half smile, like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because like you expect them to get, you expect them to get like, oh, they've been taught, they're beaten into their heads the whole life to hate the Japanese and the Americans, and then suddenly they have nobody to cheer for because, hey, this guy's Japanese and this guy's American, they're going to fight each other. Cheer for one of them.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, it was creepy to see. I mean, you don't, especially knowing all the backing to it now. But you were telling me off air a bunch of shit that the show didn't mention.
So, for some reason, I think I kind of know why they didn't, because they didn't want to burn any bridges. But Antonio Inoki he was trying to clear up his image because he had Yakuza connections, and the show didn't touch on this at all. And it was like proven that he's done deals with the Yakuza, and he was just like, no, don't pay attention to these pictures. Hey, I'm doing a wrestling show in Korea or North Korea where I'm mainlining. And it's just like, nah, you still, in the end it doesn't, because people were still mad about it. Like, nah, you still did those dirty dealings. And then the other thing about it was they said Ricky Dozan, who was Antonio Inoki's trainer, was stabbed because he was Korean. No, he was stabbed because he owed the Yakuza money, and somebody took a knife, covered it in piss and shit, and stabbed him with it, and he died several days later because he got septic.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's funny how they omitted that part of it. They're just like, oh yeah, the whole mafia thing, just kind of glaze over that.
Like kind of the most like interesting part of the whole story, where like Antonio Inoki was just like, no, I've never been with the mafia. Hey, check out this wrestling show. Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. So that one was really good. They had the last half of Pillman, which was, he's basically just his death and what led up to it. And then they had what's his name? I had it written down, but then I lost it.
Nick Gage.
Nick Gage, there you go. Motherfucker robbed a bank.
That was fucking, I didn't know about that. That was fucking nuts.
Yeah. So that dude's had some fucking tragedy.
Yeah, I've heard stories. I've heard enough about him to know he's one of those guys who like will just annoy me.
Yeah. But he was the guy that stabbed David Arquette in the chest.
No.
Yeah.
That was David Arquette's fart. David Arquette.
Fart?
I was hoping we'd pass over that. That was David Arquette's fault.
Okay.
David Arquette flipped out because you know, I don't blame Nick Gage at this one at all, because he even said that he sat down with him and like they had lunch and they're like, are you sure you want to do this? Because you know who I am and what I do. And David Arquette was like, yeah, I want to show everybody how tough I am. Well, all right. So he does the spot where he breaks the light tubes over David Arquette, takes the sharp part, the broken part, and starts jabbing it into Arquette's forehead. Well, apparently Nick Gage doesn't know how to work that, so David Arquette like moves it a little bit and fucking slices his neck.
Yeah. And then he starts juicing out of his neck, and then it just kind of goes.
Which I don't think is as bad as David Arquette was trying to sell.
Yeah, well, he did take the pizza cutter to his the sides of his mouth, which I don't think that could be fun in any respect. But
well, they didn't. So they had a preview of like when Nick Gage and John Moxley were wrestling, and again, Nick Gage apparently doesn't know how to work this. He just fucking slices the pizza cutter across John Moxley's face, and John Moxley was straight up saying, "He was like, I thought he cut my fucking tongue off."
Good. Yeah, fuck that. All right. Why, go ahead, V.
Why would anybody still want to fucking work him?
Yeah, well, that's the first thing. But is there a weapon that's widely used in wrestling that you just refuse to fucking deal with?
Wet floor sign.
Oh, isn't it weird? Something like that. You're just like, nope. I'll take the fucking kendo stick. I'll take the.
I've been hit with kendo sticks, thumbtacks, fucking baseball bats, fucking barbed wire. Do not hit me with a fucking wet floor sign, because it's like a back chop every time.
Well, no, that's the funny thing. It's the wet floor signs and the plastic chairs. Dude, hit me with a metal chair, dude. A metal chair. Anything.
Yes.
You hit me with those plastic chairs, it's like I just got hit by a fucking semi.
You know which ones hurt worse? Those fucking padded chairs. Those padded folding chairs. And the wooden folding chairs. Oh my, fuck that. That's ridiculous.
I don't know if the padded ones hurt more, or if the other person is just like, hey, it's padding. I'm just going to put a little extra oomph into this.
That could be possible, too. Yeah. I mean, there's certain weapons, like cheese grater. Why the fuck do you need to bring a cheese grater into this? I don't understand.
No, cheese grater, if you're with somebody who knows how to work it, doesn't fucking hurt at all.
That's the thing, yeah, if somebody's working it the right way. But, yeah, so that's all right. Thumbtacks are pretty easy. Barbed wire, depending on how you do it, stuff like that. But yeah, so fucking light tubes, I don't think I would do. I don't know.
They're
not that bad.
Has Zach actually gone through fucking thumbtacks?
Yeah.
No.
Because I seem to remember the last few times he was like, no.
It's like, we're going to go out there and have a hardcore match. And so everyone sits around saying what they'll do. And then Zach comes up. He's like, all right, this is what I won't do. And he starts naming off all the shit. He's like, I won't do the thumbtacks. I won't do that. You don't do this near a toilet. Don't do that. Yeah, so you don't touch
what the fuck are you
wet
talking
floor.
about?
What was it? The freak show battle? The freak show, what the fuck did we call it? Not death match or whatever?
No. Again, you guys are telling the story wrong.
Uh-oh.
Because it wasn't thumbtacks, it was Legos. And I'm completely fine with bumping on Legos, but what Big V brings is those fucking big-ass mega blocks with the extra sharp corners. And no, I'm not fucking bumping on those.
I will not bump on generic Legos! You bring the real thing or I'm not doing it!
It's not even the generic Legos. It's that they're the huge fucking the fucking bricks.
What is this, Duplo? Get this the fuck out of here!
And the only time I straight up noped out of a thumbtack bump was when I hit meat with my finisher, because it didn't make sense to me. It was like, okay, my finisher is like we both take a front bump, but like, why would I do that to myself? So I kind of noped out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But me and JB did lots of thumbtacks. I straight up put thumbtacks in his mouth and punched him once.
Okay, but that was you putting thumbtacks in his mouth. What did you do with the thumbtacks?
He hit me with the wiffle ball bat that was covered in them.
Yeah.
And then, of course, those explode, and then we're bumping around them all. And then I had one of the I didn't even fucking know this, so I'm driving home, and then I just like, because like you guys know, once you like land in thumbtacks, everything's kind of stinging and poking for a while.
Or everything just goes numb.
And then like I get home and like I shower and I get out of bed and I sleep and my shoulder is just fucking bugging me. I wake up in the morning and like I tell my wife, I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. My shoulder's fucking hurting. And she goes, hold on, let me see. And she grabs my arm and she pulls like 3 thumbtacks I missed out of my shoulder.
Yeah, you've been picking those things out for a while, especially if your boots and all your ring gear and shit. It's all in there.
I went to work after one, and one of the guys walks by and goes, "Dude, you got thumbtacks in your head." I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he fucking grabbed the pliers and pulled them out. I had like 3 thumbtacks still stuck in my head, and that was after a couple days, and that was showering. But it was just like, you think it's just your body still hurts because you just fucking...
You just stabbed it 10 million times.
You just went through all that, so it's like a couple days later, you're still expecting to hurt. But then he's like, yeah, so he had to fucking pull them out of my head that they're stuck in my skull. He was like, boop. I was like, fuck. That's why I always make sure that they're fucking brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Who the fuck recycles thumbtacks? Jesus.
I can think of one person who does.
That's disgusting.
The same person who uses the same box cutter to blade with.
This is Mr. Sharpie. I leave him in my tights. Okay. You do that, buddy. Yeah.
And then after the match, he goes out after the show, he goes out to the ring, picks it back up, and then puts it back in its case.
Oh, God. Well, more power to you, I guess. We all have our rituals. Well, I wear the same socks. I cut myself with the same razor every time. That I leave in my fucking jock under my ball bag. There you go.
I just got tetanus. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Anyway. So, yeah, we got all the Dark Side of the Rings gone through. I watched M.O.D.O.K. It fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I kind of like stayed. You guys both were like, no, it fucking sucks. I kind of stayed away from it.
So basically, what M.O.D.O.K. is an extended, way too long Robot Chicken skit.
Pretty
much. It for some reason they decided to make it so it's all shaky all the time. I don't know why, and it makes me fucking nauseous after an episode. And Patton Oswalt's the voice of M.O.D.O.K, and it, like I said, it's just like it's Robot Chicken basically, but the same fucking M.O.D.O.K's a fucking domesticated M.O.D.O.K. He's got a wife, he's got 2 kids, and it's like a fucking sitcom, but for some reason it's M.O.D.O.K, and it's trash.
And for some reason, for something that somebody who's supposed to be so smart, he's so dumb.
Yeah,
it hurt to watch.
Yeah,
that's kind of why I stayed away from it, because I was just like, nah. I don't know what the fuck Marvel was thinking about with this one, but it just seems like a miss.
It's kind of like those stupid DC animation ones that you find on like the Cartoon Network. It's like the goofy, like you got the comic relief, which is Iron Man, that pops in every once in a while. Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like the Harley Quinn series is actually really fucking good, and nobody betrays their character on that one.
I didn't like that one either. It's just like,
hey,
look, we're gonna be edgy. Look, she says shit and fuck every other word. I'm like, okay. And I don't know. It was like, it was too over the top because it wasn't. I mean, yeah, I guess they're close to their characters, but I don't know.
But like Batman is still Batman.
Yeah, but turning Batman shit into a sitcom just never. I don't know.
I guess the only thing I had an issue with the Harley Quinn show is like, you got fucking King Shark and like fucking Clayface. Like Clayface is like, oh, he's just like. They weren't like the villains. It's like, how do you explain it? King Shark's like this computer nerd.
I like King Shark in that. I like Clayface in that one.
Well, no, I love him in it, but I guess it's like that's the only thing that made me go kind of like It didn't make me dislike the show. It was just like you're watching it. It's like these characters that are like badass. But I mean, I loved it because like fucking King Shark. He's like all polite and stuff. All of a sudden, he's like, "Shut up!" He gets all like fucking all angry and shit.
The only character I don't like is Poison Ivy's plant, who's voiced by J.B. Luce.
Oh yeah.
But that's mostly because I just don't like J.B. Luce.
But I love Commissioner Gordon in the show. He's all fucking.
I love Commissioner Gordon's character.
I am just totally out of the loop on this because I watched like 2 episodes and just said, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah, you gotta let it. You gotta let it marinate.
Oh, okay. So, have you ever guys seen? Oh, go ahead with your best line because we'll move.
I said the best line in the series though is Batman, and they do Damon Wayne, and they're sitting in the Batcave, and Damian is pouting because he doesn't get a supervillain yet, and they're kind of like talking about it, like, "Oh, do you remember your first time?" "Yeah, I remember my first one, and I was 23. I was a late bloomer." Of course, it's a sex joke. But he comes down to the Batcave, and he's like, "I made your favorite grilled cheese with an R burned into it." He goes, "You didn't," and Damian goes, "You didn't make it. Alfred made it." And Batman was just like, "Well, I made him make it."
All right. Have you guys?
That got a laugh out of me.
Have you guys ever seen one of these comic-inspired comedies like that were actually good? It actually, was I don't know, that worked. I don't know, because it doesn't work for me. This one, the M.O.D.O.K and the whatever the fuck
M.O.D.O.K
other
was
one.
Stupid. I didn't like M.O.D.O.K at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Harley Quinn. It was fun, you know. It's kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the Damage one? They had it for like half a season. There was Damage Control or something like that. It was cool because like Alan Tudyk was in it, and he was a Wayne.
Oh.
But that was like the best part was him. He was like Tim Wayne or something. He was Bruce Wayne's cousin, and he owned a security company basically. And it was like that was all it had to do with it. Like they had a cleanup crew and they had like security measures against superheroes, and that was
That sounds awesome.
It was fucking on for like half a season. They took it off the air. I'm trying to remember what the actual name of it was.
Alan Tudyk is a fucking national treasure anyway.
Yeah, like that was the only reason that was worth watching.
Which in Harley Quinn he plays Clayface and the Joker, so
I can see him doing a good Joker. That would be pretty cool, actually. He's in M.O.D.O.K too, unfortunately. He's arcade, but you know, I don't know if it's worth watching just for that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you're like,
If you you could stick with just to rewatch Resident Alien.
oh yeah, that's the best one. Just go back and watch Resident Alien because that's a comedy that works. That's based on a comic, I guess. The Tick, maybe. Or you think of that?
The Tick. I love the Tick. Well, I started watching the new one.
There's the Patrick Warburton one, and then there's the one they did after that. So
I haven't seen the Patrick Warburton one since it dropped, but I remember loving it. I liked the newer one.
I just started watching the newer one. I loved the animated Tick show. That was awesome.
Yes. Oh yeah. That
one was great.
Dude, I liked the Patrick Warburton one, and then I started watching this one, which I need to pick back up. Which seems to be okay. It seems to be okay so far. You know?
Yeah, they what was it? Amazon had like 4 shows that all debuted. They were all original Amazon shows, and The Tick was one of them, and then Jean-Claude Van Damme was another one.
Speaking of, if you have not watched Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Jean-Claude Van Johnson? Something like, yeah.
if you have not watched that yet, watch it.
I watched all the what the fuck, God damn it. The The pilots, when they all released those.
That fucking show. So he's a fucking. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Fintinghood or whatever. He is a black ops agent.
Yeah, I remember seeing this was years ago, but like they put these out and then they didn't do anything with them for a while, and they were trying to find out which ones would stick, and then they went into production on these episodes afterwards. So I remember Tick, I remember Jean-Claude JCVD or whatever they called it, and then there was like a couple other shows that they tried. I don't know if they made it.
High Tower or whatever.
That one got made. I remember that. That was based off of Dick. So that's always good.
Whoa!
What?
You can't say Dick on air.
Yeah. Dick did all the best, like,
Whoa!
80s and 90s adaptions. I mean, Total Recall, Blade Runner. I mean, come on.
So demonetized.
All Dick. That's it's all him, for God's sakes. Come on.
Dick all the time.
Yeah, if we didn't have Dick, we wouldn't have half the sci-fi stuff that we've got.
It's true.
It is. But Man in the High Towers was one of Dick's like most prolific works, and they made it into a decent TV show on Amazon, so who the fuck knows? I don't know. But
It's pretty good.
yeah, I love Dick. It's always a good time.
All right, now I just gotta isolate that.
I think I just named the episode.
I love Dick.
I love Dick.
That's just like that fucking thing off the Suicide Squad commercial. John Cena's like, if this island was full of dicks.
Oh, speaking of John Cena, do we want to get into
Yes!
that? What the
Oh,
you sniveling, mewling whim, what the fuck?
Speaking of submissive little trash pigs.
See how we did that full circle? Yeah, professionals.
Yes, full circle, because we're professional. High five.
Yeah, there we go. High five.
So you kind of filled me in on this because, you know, China's the new burgeoning movie market where a lot of movies make all their money, and John Cena, quote unquote, accidentally called Taiwan a country, and that's apparently a huge no-no in China.
Yeah, so the new Fast and Furious movie, I think it's like 9, 10, or whatever the hell they're up to.
I think it's 9.
I think it's 9, but it's the 10th movie, which, go figure. Anyway.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Well, it's Fast and Furious 9, but Hobbs and Shaw, I guess, doesn't count as a Fast and Furious movie, so it's technically the 10th movie, but it's number 9.
Yeah.
But semantics aside, he was doing an interview, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, the first country that's going to get to see this is Taiwan. That's where it's first releasing. And then, like, an hour or so after that, he puts up this video that basically seems like he's got a fucking knife at the back of his neck.
Oh,
Or he's
yeah.
got a gun pointed at him off screen, and he's like, "Mu shao, xisafatahu, mi so sorry." Oh yeah, he's just fucking. He's talking in Mandarin because he learned it for some reason. And at the bottom, someone had gone through and translated it, and he is just apologizing up and down to China for accidentally calling Taiwan a country. So somebody got pissed. They were refusing to release the movie there or some shit. I don't know. But he had to fucking grovel like a fucking... What was it you said? Trash pig boy?
Just like a dirty little trash pig boy. Just forehead on the ground. Just, I'm sorry, master.
Yeah. Like
I'm sorry, Mistress China. Please don't punish me anymore.
I was fearing that he was going to like say the wrong thing. Like he was going to get his pronunciation of a Mandarin word wrong. And then these people were just going to grab him and cut his fucking head off right there.
Jesus.
That's the way he looked. Like, my God, man. He looked like those fucking reporters that they catch over in third world countries where they chop off the heads.
Uh-huh.
And I was waiting for him to hold up a newspaper just so that we would know what day it was he was still alive.
I don't think he's been heard from since.
Yeah, like that was horrible to watch. I just felt bad, and then I'm like, you fucking little bitch. You know? So, but there's so many things that they've changed to try and get movies released in China because China's all pissy about everything. So, like in Top Gun, Maverick's got a Taiwan flag on his jacket. And China's like, nope, we will not release this. And so they went back and they digitally take out, the Taiwan flag because China wouldn't release it. And like Marvel's having all these issues with their movies now because Shang-Chi, which they marketed heavily towards the Chinese market, they're taking it as an insult now because of the characterization and all this other stuff. And the Eternals, which, they were marketing heavy for, which we'll get into the Eternals too, Jesus. They were heavily marketing that towards the Chinese audience. They got a Chinese director and everything like that. And then the director later on said, yeah, I grew up in China and that country's full of lies. Now they're like, oh no, we will not release this in China. So Marvel's like, shit. What the fuck?
Marvel's like, oh shit! He said what?
Yeah, so there's a lot of issues with that. And trying to get movies released in China to carry to try and clamor for that Chinese buck, it's causing a lot of problems for companies and shit like that.
Just like when Blizzard fucking banned that one kid because he said "Free Hong Kong" live on stream during a game, and then the other two people like hid under the desk like somebody was gonna start shooting at him.
Yeah, I saw. That's right. They like hid under the desk and put their hands like over their heads and stuff. So, yeah, it's like free Hong Kong, man. Like something in the NBA too. One of the owners of one of the teams or a commissioner, some shit like that, said something about free Hong Kong, and then like they didn't play the NBA for like a whole season or something in China.
Yes.
So yeah, who the hell knows, man? But I guess John Cena is the latest in a long line of. Having to apologize for saying that Taiwan was a country. Whatever. But yeah, that video is fucking sad. Like, I'm not a big fan of John Cena, but I felt for the guy. I think it's still shitty what he had to do, and he's a bitch, but it's like, I feel like he was getting waterboarded and slapped around 5 minutes prior to that recording.
He probably did. They have makeup caking on to hide the bruises and shit.
Yeah, they're slapping him with a fucking phone book 5 minutes till.
Yeah, he looked fucking terrified.
So fuck the normal way that we do the format of the show, if you can call it that. Let's just get into fucking Eternals. What the fuck is that about?
It looked fucking awful.
That looks like the most boring fucking... It looked like a bad episode of Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, is it supposed to be, like, I don't know, it's just, the teaser trailer, as they called it, which was like a large, like, what I saw was like a teaser trailer, but it seemed like a full trailer, but it told you nothing what was going to happen, and then at the end of the trailer, it's like, oh, now that Captain America and Tony Stark are gone, who's going to lead the Avengers? I can.
Yeah, like, oh, by the way, this is still a Marvel movie, so we might as well just say, Tony Stark and Captain America's name.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, just in case the Marvel logo at the beginning didn't let you know this was a Marvel movie, we have to mention it throughout, so that way people know, because this isn't boring as fuck.
Yeah, they should have just titled it Inclusion, the movie. Because it was like they tried to cover as many fucking diversity things as they could, but none of it made any sense. And they're sitting there trying to talk about how for centuries or for lifetimes or whatever the fuck they've been among us, but nothing's been important to interfere. And then everyone's like, oh, fuck it, Thanos wiping out half of the universe? That wasn't big enough a deal for you guys to show your fucking faces? What the hell?
Right?
So people are all up in arms about that, but yeah.
That's the thing that's going to suck about these new Marvel movies, is that all these Marvel heroes are going to be re-emerging, and then everybody's going to be like, whoa, so you're now coming here, but you weren't mad when Thanos like did the snap.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the X-Men preview. For years, we've been among you. It's like, God damn it, not again. It's like,
fucking really? What?
Yeah, for years we've been among you, but we just didn't let ourselves be known. It's like, all right. How are you going to explain the Fantastic Four the same fucking way? For years, we've been among you, but we were in another dimension.
They're bringing up the multiverse is going to clear it all up.
God, I hope so.
Well, maybe, because I got this on my list of news stories. Doctor Strange 2 director fucking quit.
What? Sam Raimi?
Really?
Sam Raimi quit.
Hold on. Now I gotta see.
Sam Raimi, Evil
Because
Dead.
I saw. Hold on.
There's
you guys
Evil.
vamp for a little bit.
There's Evil Dead news too, by the way. If we're talking about Sam
Is
Raimi,
there?
yeah, they're making they're making a show for. Fuck! No, I gotta find it. I think it's Netflix. So they're making a new Evil Dead show, which the last one was pretty good. I mean, what was it? Ash versus the Evil Dead. Yeah. So
they're making a new one for Netflix.
I think that's what it was. Now I gotta vamp. Is there another Evil Dead show coming out? Evil Dead Rise. So Bruce Campbell's going to be a producer, and I guess it's maybe a movie then for Netflix.
It's a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie for Netflix. So that's kind of cool news. I love Evil Dead.
Yeah, which people are having issues because Ash isn't going to be in it.
See, you're running into this kind of thing where Halloween 3. Nobody likes Halloween 3. Why? Because Michael Myers ain't fucking in it. That's why.
No. I like Halloween 3, but I don't like Halloween 3.
Yeah,
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Don't name it Halloween 3 if it has nothing to do with what you had going. It's just like Highlander 2. Highlander 2 should have been called Highlander 2.
All right, so V's thing now is to get Highlander somehow fucking crammed into an episode. I get The Lost Boys, you get Game of Thrones, Zach, and then you got Highlander.
Oh yeah, speaking of Mark Cavill.
I knew it. I knew it was
Henry Cavill. But no, I totally spaced that off. But yeah, we got Superman being, well, it doesn't say what he's going to play, but we can only assume.
A Highlander?
No, I'd like him to be Kraven. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You're not going to look like that and not be a Highlander.
Hello, I am Bruce McLeod of the Clan McLeod. How many fucking McLeods are there that happen to be fucking Highlanders on top of it? What the fuck?
Right. I am
it's like a Skywalker.
I am Seamus McLeod.
Seamus McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Jesus. I just happen to have I just happen to have an ivory-bladed sword too. Oh yeah,
that was given to me by fucking Sean Connery.
yeah, CG his ass in there. What the hell?
But no, let's get back on topic. It wasn't the fact that Halloween 3 was the way it was. It was they named it Halloween. It had nothing to do with that franchise. It was.
Yeah, and we talked about this before. Originally, the Halloween title was supposed to be a different movie every year, like with a different Halloween theme.
Yeah.
So, but Michael Myers took off so well that they just kind of had to keep going with it. So
it was like, I liked the movie, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Yeah, just name it Season of the Witch, it would have been fine.
Right.
So,
exactly.
But anyway.
So back on the original topic, Sam Raimi, he picked up as director in April, and I read the news story wrong, and the original director, where's that? The original director, something Derrickson, he quit because him and Marvel wanted to make Doctor Strange into 2 different movies, basically, and Marvel told him no.
Yeah.
And so he left, and then in April, Sam Raimi picked up.
Okay, so Sam Raimi's still the director. Everything's still going well.
He's still directing it. Bruce Campbell's going to be in it somehow.
Yes, of course. He should have been fucking Mysterio in the Sam Raimi fucking movies. That would have been awesome. I would have. That would have. Okay, we'll go into more fucking Spider-Man news since we're fucking just firing off.
Just fucking rambling with it.
Yeah, we got Kraven the Hunter fucking. We got Quicksilver's going to be Kraven. I don't know how the fuck that's going to work, but
I was going to say once again, Marvel doing what they do best. They recycle actors into different superheroes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I remember like Chris Evans was the most used superhero actor. Like he played the most superheroes of anybody for a while there. I don't know if it's still accurate.
No,
but...
I think right now he is still the one who has played the most, especially with his or he's played a superhero more times, even beating out Ryan Reynolds. But with his re-signing,
who did he play besides?
Who? What?
Who did he play besides the Human Torch and fucking Captain America?
He was in The Losers, which is a DC movie.
Oh, he was. I completely forgot about that.
Snowpiercer or whatever. Which was
Snowpiercer was also a comic movie. Yeah. Which is supposed to be somehow a weird continuation of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know what the hell that's about.
But that's like, those are all different universes and different continuities and shit. This is the same main Marvel continuity, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no. It's just how he's played the most different comic book adapted.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, what's his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's playing a new Marvel character in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. So that's another weird one. But he was also in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers Scott Pilgrim?
I knew that one.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Well,
Scott Pilgrim is amazing.
What the fuck?
What?
Hold on.
Casey Jones,
I'm trying to
too.
see the sites. What?
Casey Jones.
Chris Evans played Casey Jones?
And wasn't he Casey Jones in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the animated one?
No.
Oh, I'm fucked up then.
I don't. The animated one. No.
Maybe. Fuck
No,
you.
the Hollywood Reporter, their big thing, the big Hollywood news site apparently on their Twitter. I'm reading this verbatim from their Twitter. Aaron Taylor Johnson will be a star in the leading role for Sony and Marvel's latest superhero movie, Kraken the Hunter.
Kraken?
Kraken the Hunter.
I love online journalists, quote unquote.
Yes.
Kraken the Hunter. What? No, you might want to reread that again.
Hopefully they didn't fix it. Hold on.
Yeah. That's crazy. Kraken the Hunter.
Yeah, there it is.
It's still Kraken? Oh, I heard you take a picture of it.
I'm sending it to you guys so you know I'm not full of shit.
I am so upset that Chun-Li's not going to be in the new Mortal Kombat movie, you fucking misogynists. What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
How come you didn't show Chun-Li in the new Mortal Kombat movie? Well, that's
Chun-Li.
That's not... Did I say that?
Chun-Li.
Oops.
That was the best one yet. I love that one. Everyone's rushing back to their radios to try and rehear that. Did he say that?
Oh, man.
And next up on the cancellation list, Zach Winters.
I'm no better than Kraken the Hunter guy.
Yeah. What the hell? And you're sitting there saying that fucking Sam Raimi got thrown off of the... What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm fucking off today.
Oh my god. It's not as bad as the entire episode where we fucking... Yeah, we're gonna get the fucking Eternals tomorrow. That was my fault. I just... Nobody had said anything different, so... Kraken the Hunter.
As long as we're fucking like just shooting from the hip today. My big story was Resident Evil Village still keeps making news. Because as I've said time and time again, that Capcom knew exactly what they were doing with the giant vampire lady I can't even pronounce her name anymore.
Yeah, just say the giant vampire lady.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Okay.
They of course it gets released on PC, and what are PC players going to do? They're going to crack it open and find all the hidden, besides modding it.
Oh, okay.
They're going to find all the hidden and unused things. And now people are, of course, swooning over the fact that there's an unused audio clip where Lady Dimitrescu suggestively says, "Good girl."
Oh, okay.
And hold on. Hold on, let it load. Dead air, we all. There we go. There we go. Look, I have it playing on loop for reasons. I listened to it for like 3 hours the other day.
You're like, one more time. Oh, yes, I am. Oh.
Oh God, I'm such a good girl. Yes.
Jesus.
I want to see when people start like cosplaying her at conventions. If they actually go for
I
this
do.
7-foot status, I'm like, yeah, that's worth the climb right there, guys. I'm up for it.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. What the fuck?
Whoa.
What? Oh, it was my chair. Sorry. One more time. Just make it play one more time. Ah! Thank you.
I am a good girl, mommy. Please. Like I said, fucking. Capcom knew that people were gonna jerk off to this.
Yeah. Well, you know. I mean, who was the latest,
And
the
this-
most recent one before that? You know. Wasn't there something in I think it was Resident Evil 4? Like if you follow the girl up the ladder behind her, they're like, "Don't look at me!" Like weird shit that they would put in. Yeah.
And she's like 15 or something.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Jesus.
I remember playing Lollipop Chainsaw, and if you pulled the camera the wrong direction, she'd like call you a pervert.
Yep.
I was okay with that.
Lollipop Chainsaw was legitimately a good game though.
Yeah, I was surprised. It seemed like a goofy premise, but it was actually pretty fun.
There is no more height in gaming anywhere than when you're standing on top of a casino fighting a 75-foot tall, fat, bloated Elvis zombie.
Speaking of Vegas and zombies, do we want to get into that? Damn, we're good.
Oh man,
Fuck
we
professionalism.
are good at this.
Big V, have you seen it?
Yes.
All right, we'll get into that because we're all over the fucking map today. We just whatever reminds us to talk about something else, we'll go for it. All right, Army of the Dead. What was everyone's take on this?
I liked it a lot. I thought it went on a little too long, but other than that, if it was a nice 90-minute movie, I think it would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get into spoilers. So if you don't want to hear anything about Army of the Dead,
I gotta say this. I still have a hard time looking at Dave Bautista with all his facial reconstruction. Or not reconstruction. I don't know. His face looks weird.
Okay. That's random, but all right.
Fuck?
Well, no.
Is
if
that
you
a
look
thing that
at
happened?
since he I think it's when he came back and did that match with Triple H. From then on, he's just had this weird looking face. Like,
Are you gonna get us sued for slander?
No, he's gonna get Dave Bautista coming to whip his ass, and I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. Don't think
Shit.
I don't know. I thought he looked the same.
No,
Yeah.
look at him. He's had some face work done, dude.
Well, when you're making that much money, wouldn't you? I mean, especially you.
No, I just have some fat cut off.
Damn. All right.
Yeah,
so,
we all would.
strange-looking David Bautista notwithstanding, what did you think of it, V?
Yeah, I liked it. It was enjoyable. I love the I love the fucking Siegfried and Roy tiger at the beginning.
Yeah.
I
The zombie
that.
tiger.
I want that.
It was interesting to see Theo Rossi show up, and like a bunch of, other than Theo Rossi and Dave Bautista, I really didn't recognize too many other people as far as the actors in it, which is fine. It's like a B movie that got funded. You know?
I was gonna say that's kind of like every zombie movie ever made. We're like, yeah, there's one or two recognizable faces, and then there's just a bunch of I don't know who the fuck this person is.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that I've seen here and there, but yeah, I mean, theoretically, I was like, Juice. Like, do fucking Sons of Anarchy. I was like,
Yep, and he's
it's
playing an
Juice.
asshole like always.
Oh, Juice is a rapist.
Well, he was getting raped last time we saw him, so I guess he got his comeuppance. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's full circle.
Didn't he get raped by fucking Marilyn Manson in prison?
Is that? I thought he got killed.
Well, he got killed too, but...
I actually never finished Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, what?
There's a point of it.
Probably the most ham-fisted fucking messaging at the end of that fucking show.
Yeah, it got weird at the end, but it was... I had to finish it off.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for like a what 6-year-old show. After Opie dies, I kind of fell off of it.
Oh,
Yeah. I got my wife to watch it with me. My wife.
My wife.
Until they killed off his wife, his girlfriend, whatever.
That's like in the first season, isn't it?
No, not Opie's girlfriend.
No, Jax.
Jax, yeah. Where Gemma kills Jax's...
Gemma kills her?
Yeah, Gemma kills Jax's girl, so...
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Oh, no, you spoiled your own shit. You said we were going to do it.
Spoilers for a 6-year-old show.
6-year-old. Yeah, anyway. So,
juice helps get rid of the body.
Yep, yeah, juice. Fucking juice. Anyway.
That was the thing. I started losing in that show when basically Opie got killed. Oh, that made me cry. Dude,
oh, yeah.
Opie gets his head bashed. I was like, oh my! I think I cried harder.
That one didn't bug me as much.
I think I cried harder with Opie dying than I did with Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Another show that was spoilers aplenty, everyone.
I didn't cry for that one because I read the comic books like 3 years before it happened.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
But
I remember going into that one. My wife was like, they better not kill Glenn or I'm going to stop watching. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. They changed a couple things.
That's what was funny. It was like almost every episode, or at least every fucking, close to every season finale, Glenn was in a situation where you thought he was going to die. Like that the dumpster situation where he falls down and fucking...
That was kind of the stupidest one.
Oh, yeah.
But I just said, there was always something. And then all of a sudden, it's just the ball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, George R. R. Martin and Robert Kirkman and Joss Whedon all get together, and everything you've ever loved dies. That's basically the three of them, and then that's it. Everything you love is dead. So, that's an old meme. I don't remember when it's from, but now Joss Whedon's canceled, so fuck it. Who knows? He still killed like half of the fucking characters that everyone loved. Yeah, don't you remember Cyborg was all pissed off at him?
Oh, that's right.
Here, watch this.
I thought they fired Cyborg for that one.
I don't remember how it went, but watch this professionalism. So yeah, Zack Snyder, the original director, was also the director of Army of the Dead. Yes. I got it back on track. All right.
Back around on track. I dig it. It was Zack Snyder doing like what he does best, which is loud, violent, colorful zombie movies.
Ensemble movies. Where everyone's got a gimmick.
That too.
So it was like Suicide Squad and a zombie movie, like each person, though they weren't a supervillain, like they had something that they were specializing in. Like, oh, here's the guy with the big saw. Oh, here's the guy that can crack the safe. Oh, here's the this, here's the that. So they all had their gimmicks. So they all went in there, and you pick your characters that you kind of like, and you're like, oh, I wonder what happens to them. Oh, they fucking died. All right, well. But no, I liked it. It was good, and it had an ending that my wife said that if they made a sequel, don't let her know, because she wouldn't want to watch it. But it wasn't a happy ending, but it was an understandable ending. So
I kind of dug it, though. It opens it up, and then I lost my train of thought. Anyway,
yeah. It's Army of the Dead. So we got through
Army
that
of the
one.
Dead.
What else we got? I don't.
Amazon has bought
I
MGM.
I was gonna mention this last week that there was the idea of it going around, but we never got to it.
It's gotten through.
Less than a week's time, it fucking happened.
IGN now, or not IGN. Amazon now owns fucking James Bond.
Which, if that next movie coming out is as bad as they say it's gonna be, they might have shot themselves in the foot with that.
MGM's like, yeah, sure, take it. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I'm a huge James Bond fan, so.
Well, me too, but we'll see how it goes. It's Daniel Craig's last one, so they're basically, what the fuck are they gonna do? It's like, oh, Daniel Craig's gone, now we get to start James Bond all over again with somebody else. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And I think they were planning another Apollo movie, so that goes piggybacked off of Rocky, which is also MGM.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of MGM shit.
I like the new Creed movies.
Yeah, they had a third one going that Sylvester Stallone's not going to be in. I guess Wizard of Oz is another big one of theirs. I'm trying to think of MGM properties. I can't think of it. They got the casino in Vegas.
Oh no, the movie from 1923 is now owned by Amazon.
Well, no, this is just like their biggest properties that they still have going.
Yeah.
It's weird because, the movie from 20 something is still one of their biggest grossing and money making things.
It's played at on every fucking network at 4 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they still make money on they have that's you're kind of dismissing these are their biggest properties, but they don't need anymore because these biggest properties make them all the money.
Yeah. So let's see what they got. Oh, I guess they also have Orion Pictures, or they used to.
I haven't thought of that since fucking 1994.
Yeah. So Samuel Golden Company, Canon Films. Canon's still around, I think. Metro Goldwyn Mayer. What else have they fucking put out? I'm looking at shit that was from the 20s. That's when their golden era was. Here we go. We got Rocky. We got Red Sonja. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm waiting for that. That'll be great. Poltergeist, I guess.
Oh.
Spaceballs. Hey, all right.
Spaceballs.
Overboard. Willow. Willow. Now there's something they could fucking do something with. That's a good one.
Yes. Child's
Play, the first one, not any of the ones after that. Roadhouse. Hey, there you go. That's All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, Don Bluth, go for it, man. They're bringing that shit back out.
Have they fucking made a game since fucking 1993? Or
a movie?
Made a movie? Yeah.
Since 89 was the last one that was under United Artists. The 90s, they had... I'm trying to think of shit that they could still... I mean, they've still got stuff coming out. The most recent looks like Creed 3. Legally Blonde 3. All right.
What?
Oh, joy.
Candyman, the new one, the new remake of that. The shit Snake Eyes that's coming out. That I don't know if you want to even get into that yet.
What?
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
G.I. Joe Snake Eyes.
Oh, I didn't know they were making a new
So the thing with this is, everyone knows. I mean, we all know who Snake Eyes' fucking origin, right?
Right.
He's a white dude that got trained in the art of ninja and all that shit.
It's just the standard fucking 90s. Oh, I went away and I became a ninja.
Yeah, but I guess. Which is okay though, because the story and everything was written by an Asian man, so it's okay. Everyone's pissy about the white savior kind of trope, but so now the movie coming out, it's an Asian man is Snake Eyes, so it kind of cuts off the whole reason of Snake Eyes at the knees. But whatever, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Are we going to have Storm Shadow in this movie?
Well, I'm thinking Storm Shadow would have been what Snake Eyes is. I don't know. Fuck it, whatever. In the 2020s, they didn't release anything really. Addams Family. Oh, the
Fucking nobody
animated, the Addams Family animated one they just did in
Okay.
2019. So they're doing a second one of those. What else they got? Tomb Raider. They did that. I mean, I guess they could do something with the new Tomb Raider, not the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider. The remake of the Magnificent Seven, the remake of Ben-Hur, the remake of... Fuck! That's all else they've been doing is the remake of Poltergeist.
Wait, they're remaking Ben-Hur?
They already did, and it fucking bombed. That was in 2016.
Oh, I didn't even hear. Well, probably because it wasn't 7 hours long.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man. The Hobbits. So I guess I got the Hobbits, too. I don't know. Yeah, other than that, it's been mostly Hot Tub Time Machine and James Bond movies.
Oh boy, Hot Tub Time Machine.
That's all that they've got going right now. But Amazon picked it up, and they're really big on trying to redo Lord of the Rings. So maybe that's why they wanted Hobbit too. I don't know.
Well, they're wanting to do a Amazon exclusive Lord of the Rings TV show. They've been talking about it for fucking ages. It feels like.
Yeah. So that's I don't know. Fighting with My Family, they did that. Oh shit. There we go.
That's where they failed.
I smell. Yeah. Right after that, everything else went to hell.
That movie fucking sucked.
Yeah. But yeah, they spent how many billion was it again? 4 billion.
8.45.
8.45. Jesus. So there you go. Amazon now owns MGM and Disney, or was it Discovery, Warner Brothers, Discovery, whatever the hell. They got that going.
Yeah, that just happened. It did kind of blow my mind that these movies like MGM that's been around since the fucking 1920s sold for 8.45 billion, where Star Wars, that was at the time fucking 6 movies and a handful of books, sold for 10 billion.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it. And they ran that shit into the ground, didn't they? Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, with the exception of, there's rumors of that too. So, but they did bring in J.J. Abrams, so who the fuck knows anymore?
There was that, and then they gave us The Mandalorian, and now The Bad Batch.
How's that going? You guys been watching that? I haven't. So.
I have
to catch up on it. I didn't watch the last one yet.
Yeah.
So I gotta watch that one and then watch this week's tomorrow's something.
Cool. So how about Loki? When's that coming out? Because that's the next big TV show we got. June 9th. Okay.
I am very excited about that one.
I'm excited for that one. I was wondering what they were going to do with it, because it's like, okay, how are you bringing Loki back, and what are you going to do with him in the movies? Because you bring him back, but obviously he's not coming back in the way we thought he would be coming back.
Yeah.
It's going to be the old evil Loki, not the one who learned all his life lessons.
And not only that, but he's going through time. He's traveling through different aspects of, he is D.B. Cooper.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a better. I remember that they dressed him as D.B. Cooper.
But the biggest selling point is Owen Wilson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck Tom Hiddleston. No, it's Owen Wilson chewing up scenery for an hour at a time. I'm all for that.
Are we going to have a WoW counter for this?
Wow. Oh, man. What? You fucking go off on the... Shit.
Seagulls.
My. I thought you were doing the Minions, but okay, yeah.
Good girl.
He's just got it at the ready all of a sudden. All right.
Well, we're doing sound clips.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking crazy ass shit.
Girl.
Oh.
Good girl.
Oh God, it's on loop now.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. So, what about the let's get into our who would beat who segment.
Get into that? Okay. So, all right,
Yeah.
real quick. So, if anyone was wondering why we're not doing it, Sign Guy's question of the week, it's another visual one, and I don't want to put everybody through that, so fuck it. Sorry, Sign Guy. Come up with actual questions instead of look at this and tell me what you think. Because I've fallen for that. I've fallen for that trick one too many times in my life.
It's just a picture of him spread eagle on the couch.
His fucking plush fucking Muppet skin couch. Okay, what do you think about this one? Okay, now how about this one? Oh, okay.
What if I lean this one?
Jesus.
So basically what it was I guess Scott Steiner used to do a 450 back in the day. But instead of landing, he would land on his feet and then fall forward. And I'm like, okay, this is a visual thing. I don't want to... People listening aren't going to know what the fuck we're talking about. So, anyway. Yeah, it was weird. That's all I got to say about it. Sorry, Sign Guy, but, you know, we got a show to run here.
Sign Guy's hog.
And what do you think about this? No, I'm not playing this game anymore. So, anyway, go for it, V. Who's going to beat who? Go for it, man.
It was Zach's pick this week.
It was Homelander versus Omni-Man.
Okay.
I'm going Omni-Man all the way.
Really? Okay. See, I'm going Homelander.
Really?
I'm going Homelander on this one because I've read a little bit further in the comics, and I know that Omni-Man still has like a conscience, and Homelander still fucking doesn't. He never fucking did. So
Homelander's going to look at a pair of tits and want to suck on them.
Okay, so we're going with TV show Homelander. All right.
No. I said that.
I was going with comic book.
So was I.
I said that just to say that.
Oh, yeah.
But no.
I just wanted to talk about boobs.
First of all, he's not the weird one because of that.
No, it's just trying to shove it in as far as boobs. Okay, good. Good girl.
If I see a pair of boobs, I want them in my. Hold on. If I see a pair of boobs, I want to get them in my mouth too.
Yeah. Well.
No, so. Good girl. There we go. It takes a second to load.
We gotta get a fucking Dark Asylum soundboard, and that's the first thing we'll put on it. And then my wife will put that on there.
My wife.
Over the line, Smokey. Oh fuck yeah, I'm doing it.
Over the line, Big V snoring.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your take on it, Zach? This was your pick.
So who did you first, pick? I did say at first. At first, I did want to say Homelander just because he is a little bit more ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, the other side of that is the guy who beat 7 shades of shit out of his own son.
Yeah.
But Homelander hasn't dealt with the big world-ending catastrophes and aliens that fucking Omni-Man has.
True.
I think Omni-Man takes it just on experience alone.
Okay. I could see that. I mean, not to get into fucking deep end spoilers on any of these series, but
deeper.
Yeah. Anyway, I could see how you would say Omni-Man, but like I said, I've seen that Omni-Man still has a conscience after everything he did, but I've also seen Omni-Man, how the boys end. So
yeah. True.
Yeah.
Omni-Man has a conscience, but like once you fuck up and once you like show that you're gonna harm him or harm his family, he's gonna rip into you.
Oh yeah.
Just from what I've seen so far, I just think Omni-Man's more powerful, and he will tear through you.
Doesn't have laser eyes though. That's the only thing.
See? No laser eyes. I don't know. No laser eyes. And I understand what you're saying about the Omni-Man's dealt with world-ending kind of issues, and fucking Homelander fucked up basically 9/11. So, you know, I could see him getting
Like-
really frustrated at shit and just having it end badly for him because of it. Like, he's got no strategy other than, I'm the biggest fucking guy here, and then if somebody bigger or close were to show up, he would get his ass handed to him. You've convinced me, sir. There you go.
Like you said, it's, you know, the end of The Boys. We both know what happens.
Yeah. There you go.
It's the old, like, I always love this quote from Tom Hardy's Bane, where he's beating the shit out of Batman, and he's just like, victory has defeated you. And that's kind of what is with Homelander, where, like, he's the top of the mountain. He is fucking Superman. And he hasn't really dealt with the type of fucking threats that Omni-Man has.
Yeah. So, that makes sense to me. You've swayed me into your argument. I think Omni-Man would probably... And given what we know about Homelander and stuff like that, I think Homelander would be more brutal, but I think that Omni-Man would be more intelligent about the way he fights.
Good girl.
Yes! That's never gonna get old. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm with you guys now. I think Omni-Man's got it. And to the people who say that M.O.D.O.K is better than Invincible, fuck you. I don't know why this was brought up.
I saw that and I became unreasonably mad about it.
It just upset me deep down. I don't know why.
I remember who said it now.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the whole M.O.D.O.K is better than equal sign plus carry the 3 greater than that whole thing. Invincible, and I was just like, oh, bro, what does crack smell like?
Which is, I can't even wrap my head about how untrue that is.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck M.O.D.O.K. Just saying.
Fuck M.O.D.O.K.
Fuck
so,
M.O.D.O.K.
Darkness, who is your pick for next week?
See, I had originally come up with the one that Ferris Bueller and Parker Lewis, but unfortunately, we got a baby in the house that doesn't know who the fuck Parker Lewis is, and I'm not gonna
after 1974.
Jesus, so was I. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? But
because you're old.
Yeah, I guess I would have to change it because he doesn't know who the fuck we're talking about.
Make him research it. Make him actually do something.
I'm not making him sit through and do that. We already got to read a comic book every fucking week. Come on.
We got to read a comic book. I research all my news stories.
That he gets wrong and he tells people that fucking... Sam Raimi quit fucking Doctor Strange. No,
it wasn't. I didn't say Sam Raimi quit.
The director quit. Yeah, just leave it disambiguous. You know.
No. I'm gonna say. Did you know how long it actually took me to find this?
Good girl.
2 seconds, as opposed to the news story.
I had to dig. I had to Google it, and then I had to go on the second page because I couldn't find it.
Oh,
damn! It took him all week to find that.
Way to go there, Fletch. Jesus.
That's why he's gonna get the fucking the Doctor Strange story straight. He's like, I'll just make something up.
Eternals dropped on Disney Plus. Fuck it, yeah.
No, fuck you. That was you.
That was all me, and I take full responsibility, unlike some other journalists. But you know, can I say I'm a journalist? That's kind of cool. Kraken the Hunter. There you go. Which, I mean, is actually infinitely cooler sounding, but I don't know. Craven's still kind of cool. Craven's better. Fuck that.
If you don't want to make him do the research, then pick something else.
Well, shit. Now I'm like fucking on the spot. I don't know what to fucking say.
I got a bunch of research.
All right, I got one. You ready? You ready? Yes. Here you go. Nick Fury, and you can choose black or white Nick Fury. I don't care. Versus Snake Plissken.
Can I do David Hasselhoff Nick Fury?
Yes. There you go. That makes it infinitely easier.
Okay, it's David Hasselhoff just screaming while Snake Plissken's on top of him, smacking him.
Well, Snake Plissken beat... Who the fuck was the wrestler in Escape from New York that he went hand to hand with and beat the fuck out of. I think it was like Ox Harley or something. Who? Damn it! I used to remember shit like this, but then I got hit in the head with a chair.
Said it wasn't fucking Jeep Swenson, was it?
No. That's Chief Swenson wasn't around for that Escape from New York.
Because he was like the wrestler guy to go to for like big movie.
Let's check our information machines. It was Ox Baker. Holy shit!
It was Ox Baker. Oh,
damn! I still got it. I just don't remember that I got it. Yeah. So yeah, Ox Baker. He beat Ox Baker hand to hand, man. I don't know.
How could you forget those eyebrows?
The eyebrows and then the mustache that goes into it.
He died in 2014 at 80.
Yeah.
Way to bring the story down.
Thanks a lot, man. Fucking jerk.
Looks like he was on the
I remember him
at one time too.
My father died when I was 5. You want to bring that up too, asshole?
That's fucked up. I remember like I always love hearing stories about like the old ribs the guys would play on the road. Where like Ox Baker was talking, because they're so much more fucked up. Ox Baker was talking about how, oh yeah, we'd rib the guy by like we'd have this lady and they'd hit it off in the bar, and then the guy would take her up to the room, and then we'd pay this other guy who was huge, and he'd come banging on the door and point a loaded shotgun in his face and tell him, "What are you doing here with my wife?"
Those are the best. It's like, you can't do that shit anymore. Can you imagine fucking Xavier Woods going to town on some chick and they fucking send like somebody up there? Oh, that wouldn't fucking work.
No, because when
Xavier
Xavier Woods
like
does it, when Xavier Woods did it, the husband was recording.
The
partner was there.
Somebody picked up on it. There you go.
I saw Xavier Woods' donger.
Yeah. How many wrestlers have we not seen dongers? Hogan.
I've seen Hogan's. I've seen Seth Rollins. I've seen Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
You also seen what's his face?
Kurt Hennings, but that was just every match.
Yeah.
Mr. Erect.
I saw The Rock's, but that was when somebody photoshopped his trunks off and photoshopped a wiener on.
Jesus.
But now here's the funny thing. How many female wrestlers have we seen naked? All of them.
Oh, almost all of them.
All right, we got
the ones I want to see.
Sable, we got Tori Wilson, we got Chyna, we got I mean, come on.
There was a phase where it was just part of their contract that they had to get naked.
They had to be in Playboy, yeah.
There was that, and then there's the huge fucking leaks that happened.
Oh yeah, so you got Paige, that one's out there. Yep.
I feel like she's had it more than once too.
Missy Hyatt,
Sonny.
Oh yeah, Sonny.
Yeah, but
like, I don't want to make bad jokes, but yeah,
it's sad.
Francine, you got. I don't think Sherry Martel ever did she?
No.
Yeah, it's funny because like that's the funny thing. It's like the most like she was the heelest of the heels. You know, everyone thought she was scum and everything else. You never saw her naked. Alundra Blaze? Yes, no, I don't know. Gorgeous Georgie did.
Well, yeah, she was a porn star, wasn't she?
Oh no, that was Raven's sister. What was her name?
Oh, Witchy Poo?
No, I forget her name. Anyway, yeah. They found out she was in a porn, and they're like, we need to like fire her now. WCW didn't know who they were buying. Kimono Analea, amazingly enough.
Oh, speaking of wrestlers' dicks, I've seen.
Well, we're gonna go into that. I mean,
God, who's the big guy, the big fucking weird looking man, who was like just there not that long ago?
The Great Khali.
Not Great Khali. So, fuck.
Kurgan, the Interrogator.
No, so he was like huge buster in NXT, and he got in a little bit of trouble because some people dug up.
Yeah. Like
The gay porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Yeah.
But some people dug up him like talking like on bodybuilder forums talking, spitting out homophobic shit and racist shit, and the whole time he'd been filming gay porn behind the scenes.
Yeah. Let's go to our magic machines here.
Because I can't remember the motherfucker's name.
See who comes up with it first.
Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, there you go. Lars Sullivan.
Man, he's an odd-looking man.
The thing was, he had a hard time like performing out on. Supposedly had a hard time performing out in the ring because he was like afraid of people or something like that. But it's like you'll suck a dick on camera. But yeah.
Well, there's only 3 people there for that. I mean, come on. Anyway.
Hey, that is an act of love. What they had was beautiful.
Yeah, they wanted it documented for future generations.
It was upsetting to watch.
I didn't watch it, so good for
Neither
you.
did I.
I'm
not happy that I did, but I did.
Okay.
But you sure sounded excited.
Okay, guys, I found the Lars Sullivan porn. Okay. It's true. He did gay porn. Okay. Well,
I'll show it to Pa. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny.
Hey, Pa, you want to see some wrestling?
The first time it came up, Zach was like, oh, I watched it. He was all excited. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
No, a wrestler does like porn. I'm gonna take a peek at it.
I Googled that shit.
I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality to. I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality to like take a peek at gay porn and be like, yeah, I don't like any of this.
I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality to watch guys fucking.
We know you hunted down Chris Evans' dick.
That's true. You did go on a search for that.
No, that was for the show, though.
Oh, okay.
No, that
Captain
was
America's hog.
You're like, did you see Chris Evans' dick? And you sent it to us, and you're like, dude, I'm almost thinking about bringing it up on the show. You had the show not even in your mind when you found it.
The funny thing that I'm coming
up on the show.
I'm coming to the realization that every man dick I've seen recently, it's all been because of fucking Zach, or Zach has been right there when I saw it. This is disturbing to me, but I've just come to this realization. So, yeah.
Well, I spice things up for you.
Well, sometimes it's like, hey, look at my dick. It's in a little cage, and I look, and I'm like, Zach, what the fuck? No. That wasn't Zach.
That wasn't me.
Okay. That wasn't Zach, but Zach was standing right there. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck off. I had nothing to do with that.
No. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying you happened to be there when it happened. So
me and you were talking when a mutual acquaintance was like, "Hey, check out my dick," and he showed us this picture, and it's his dick in a cage with a lock on it.
It wasn't a picture. He fucking lifted open his fucking pants.
I took a drink.
Yeah. So,
Oh man, that was upsetting.
And then, Chris Evans, he's like, just show, and then like he sends us man meat in the fucking chat all the time. I'm just like, all right, so it's either because of Zach or Zach's right there. All the dick that's not my own's been seen.
When I do it in the chat just to get a rise out of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there was that one time I hunted down a bunch of Cyclops and Wolverine.
Oh, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Shit like that.
I had somebody who asked me the other day, like, dude, why didn't you look at my message on Messenger? And I'm like, well, I'm in this one group that I kind of am afraid to look at sometimes. Because when I hear the ding, I don't know if it's 2 animated characters making out, 2 real characters making out, a dick, or an animated dick, or something.
There's the one picture. Oh yeah, there's the whole time. I think I blame Darkness on this one too, because we both looked up Gollum naked.
Oh,
and just shot pictures back and forth.
Yeah, that one for. Oh, can you imagine the two of us are having fucking naked picture fights, and then like V's trying to work and his phone keeps going off. He's just like, God damn it, you fucking guys!
I was hoping it was the naked picture fight.
Like he's sitting there trying. he's trying
Darkness
to
is hiding
work.
behind a. Darkness is hiding behind the couch. She's like, hee, throw.
It's like we're trying to catch Pokemon, just throwing out fucking naked pictures at these things. But imagine he's trying to he's trying to talk to his partner at work so they can fucking catch somebody, and he's got his phone out and they're just fucking naked all over his fucking phone.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah,
God, somebody must be dead. Oh,
we're gonna go catch this person. All right, just give me the signal. Whang! Right in the face. It's like, no. Shit.
Yeah, I've had to mute you guys sometimes.
Oh, believe me, I know. I mute it for like weeks on end. I had to come back in, and like Zach's like, "You want to do the show at a different time?" I'm like, "Oh, probably should have fucking done. I should have looked at this like a couple days ago." But yeah. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just ignoring everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So.
that's how you miss all the good stuff, though. Like when the Spoon Man controversy happened, and you text me a couple days afterwards. You're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's another one. You were there in the fucking chat room when I got the fucking Spoon Man picture. So if there's Dick, there's Zach. I don't get it.
Every dick pic in the past 5 years has been directly correlated with Zach. It's fucking weird.
It's just wonderful dick winners. That's all I'm gonna remember now. Jesus. So, all right, we got through. Who do we? Oh yeah, Nick Fury. So we'll do that for next week.
Nick Fury and who?
Nick Fury and Snake Plissken.
Oh, Snake Plissken. Yes.
Yeah. So do we want to get into comic book club?
Yes.
Before, we'll do it. I got something after that for video games, but nothing major.
Well, yeah, we're just fucking all over the place today, so fuck it.
Yeah, it's like we usually do video games first, but now we're just like, no, we'll do that at the end. Fuck you guys.
I'll do it when I fucking feel like it.
Keep you on your toes, listening audience. Yeah.
All the time.
There you go. He's back. Okay. So, all right. We had comic book club this week. It was Big V's pick, and it was Batman Dark Knight's Metal.
Which was fucking amazing.
You hadn't read it before, right?
Yeah.
I haven't read it. No, never. And
Okay.
Really?
Well, I had read it previously, and DC's been really weird about stuff where they'll throw out some weird shit and they'll see if it sticks, and then they fucking beat it like a dead horse. So they did Invincible or Injustice, and then Injustice is like fucking 4 years worth of storyline now on basically an Elseworlds, and then they did the DC zombie thing, and they went the same route with that. So with Dark Knight's Metal, it's kind of grown into its own huge fucking thing, and it's got like thousands of different offshoots now. So,
I came into it because I really was intrigued. I love the design of the Batman who laughs.
Yes,
and that's kind of what got me into it.
AKA Judge Fear. Okay, go ahead.
Oh God.
Anyway,
you're not wrong.
Well, this is true, but still, yeah. I read it. I liked it. I read the initial series. The Robins are creepy as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was cool. The storyline itself was cool. It started out really fucking boring because I read a lot of the lead up stuff where they're trying to find the metal. It's a different element. The whole thing that goes into it. So
and then we all know it's called Dark Knight's Metal because all the artwork looks like fucking 90s heavy metal band.
I'd say 80s, but yeah, I mean,
you'd say 80s?
I'd say 80s.
No, there was a distinct. I'd say 90s, maybe early 90s, where like everything's crazy and fucking bloody.
Oh, looks like Iron Maiden covers.
Yeah,
Iron Maiden and Ozzy Osbourne, like fucking original sin. Or no, was it original sin? Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
fucking bat out of hell.
Yes, exactly. Like that Boris kind of shit. So, yeah, I liked it though. Storyline was good. The artwork is basically what sells it. You know, all these crazy
Yes.
different versions of Batman come from different dimensions, and they basically form an alliance to fuck up other dimensions.
What
Yes.
was the one who brags? The Lobo one?
Oh, yeah, that one was pretty cool. Was that in the initial storyline? I don't remember him.
I don't know. It's what I read through.
Yeah. So they've basically taken it. Batman was every other character in the fucking DC universe. And they have a female Aquaman Batman version. They have a Green Lantern version. They have a Flash version.
And then the
And
Grim Knight, who's basically the Punisher.
yeah, but they won't say Punisher, but they'll just steal the idea. So
They'll steal everything about him.
yeah. So there's fucking hundreds of different versions of these dark metal Batman. So what was your favorite one of all those?
Me?
Yeah, of
Like
the alternate versions of Batman.
like I said, the Batman Who Laughs kind of like is what got me into it, and I kind of like the idea of like when the Joker dies, he just like poisons somebody else to become the Joker. But I slowly
Yeah.
kind of fell in love with the Grim Knight, who was like we said, the Punisher Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the one that had the guitar? The actual heavy metal fucking Batman.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
There's a bunch of them, but yeah, it's almost like an adult version of Saturday morning cartoons where they have like 1,000
Yes.
different versions so they can sell toys of them.
Oh, we're gonna yeah, because I'm looking at some toys right now. I'm like, ooh, that one looks really good.
Yeah, McFarlane got the license again, so he's making some pretty crazy fucking Batman Superman figures right now.
McFarlane is exactly who I want to make these.
Yes. Yeah, he's done some good ones so far, and he did a couple decent Batman Beyonds, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Wonder Woman version where he had that badass blue armor, and I'm trying to think of all the ones they had. He got a lantern ring, which was cool, but yeah,
They've done that before though.
yeah, he got a yellow lantern ring, which was pretty badass because his whole shtick is being fucking fearing. So good stuff, though. What'd you think of it, V? I mean, you fucking picked it. Come on.
What's that?
He fell asleep again. Oh, damn it.
No,
You got shit going on or what?
I missed the one part because something went by. What was that?
What was your take on it? You're not talking about it. It was your pick, so.
Oh no, I said I loved it. All the different Batmans. I mean, the fucking, the fact that talking about. So that there was the one point where, the one who laughs is trying to take his brain and put it inside the Bruce Wayne version of Dr. Manhattan.
Yes. Yep.
He's trying to take over like different things. The fact that they have to go to Apocalypse to try to fix things. You got a variation of Wonder Woman who's. That's where you get to one of my favorite. The one that sticks out in my head. You got the Grim Batman who's all like something doesn't feel right, and the Superman's like, "You are missing an arm." He's like, "No, not that."
Nice.
It was kind of like they add that little bit of comedic value between Batman and Superman, even though it's different variations.
Yeah. There's one where he melded with Cyborg and basically became Iron Man. So
Yeah.
that was kind of cool too.
Then you had the T-Rex, fucking Batman.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's basically a reason to get as many different versions of Batman into toy form that they could.
Exactly.
Which, that's cool. You pick your favorite one, you buy the figure. I'm cool with that,
I mean, it was a decent little, like, I don't think I think I would have lost interest in it if it was, because it was like, over a year long?
Yeah, it's a long. If you read everything, it's a pretty decently storyline. You know, it's huge. So
I just think if it was a year long and I was trying to read it as it went, I'd probably lose interest.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because it was overwhelming. Like it was just trying to cram everything in. But as a sit down after it's already done and read through it, I mean, it was decent. I liked the artwork, like he said, the like late '80s, '90s metal band. Um, you know, the different Batmans and the different takes of what you could do with Batman. Like I still like the one who I think he's the Lobo version.
oh yeah,
that one was badass. And then Lobo fucking stabbing him with the batarang and taking off. Lobo's basically like, look, you fucktards, you can't do it without me.
Batman who frags. So yeah, we're gonna get into a fight in the next couple of weeks here because they're actually releasing a Superman versus Lobo series
Oh yeah.
Nice.
in the black label, which is the not for kids version of it's like the Marvel Knights kind of stuff where it's not for kids. So hopefully Lobo cusses and dismembers shit. It'll be awesome.
Right. And you guys think there's going to be this big fight, but it's not going to be as big of a fight as y'all think.
No, it'll be fun.
It's how it always happens. Is someone's manipulating the other one. I'm guessing it's gonna be Superman's gonna be controlled by Brainiac.
It's the Cosmic
And then
Cube.
they're gonna
Oh
make up
wait,
in the
wrong
end.
company. Anyway. Hail Hydra! It's the Cosmic Cube! Alright, there you go. That's all they do. But yeah. So it means it's my turn, huh? For comic book
Yeah.
book club. Fuck. I didn't realize I didn't think of anything. Let me see what I got here. God damn it.
Just hear
The
papers
Crow.
quickly shuffling.
The Crow.
The Crow. No, wait.
Yeah, since nobody read it last time. Fuck you all. Anyway.
What?
Do they have a Lost Boys comic?
They do actually.
Shit.
What?
God damn it!
They have two series. Yeah. God damn it. All right, you guys talk about something. I'll be back in a second.
I didn't know. So I was trying to go through because we're talking about all the different power rings that different characters have held, and there's one that really sold me on it, and I'm kind of like interested in looking for this comic where Superman gets the Yellow Lantern ring.
Yeah.
You guys suck at this.
Man, shut the fuck up.
V's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was ready to speak, and then you just like totally
No.
suck at this.
Yeah.
Giving you
You're like,
shit.
you didn't even give the opportunity. Like, no, fuck you. What do you got to say about it?
All right.
Mister, I forgot to pick my comic book this week.
I didn't realize it was mine.
I'll give shit to everybody else, but then when it's my time, it's like, no, it's okay. It's
I
not
was
that big
so
of a deal.
devastated that nobody read my last pick that I just gave up.
Swamp Thing was a White Lantern?
Wait, what's the white do? I forget white. I know life. Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember like that's the first thing that kind of I always thought Green Lantern was kind of like a jabron in the Justice League, so I never read his stuff. And then I heard what they're doing with Blackest Night and Brightest Day, and I like full went in on that one and loved it.
Yeah. That was a good
And then
series.
that's when they brought in the White Lanterns.
Yeah, so like the whole Black Lantern thing was kind of cool. It wasn't that they were actually, they weren't brought from the dead. They were like cloned or something like that. I can't remember.
It was basically like any of the superheroes who like died and came back to life were going to be like mindless zombies, which happened to be all of them at that time.
Yeah, like, they brought back so many fucking.
Where the hell? I'm trying to find where Superman was the Yellow Lantern.
I just like the fact that there's so many different rings out there. Like when I learned about that, like the fucking the Rage,
Yes.
fucking the Red Lanterns.
Like
Oh,
I won't lie. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Lantern fan, but I do kind of want those ring replicas.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they were doing that storyline. All the comic shops got those rings. They were just plastic, but
Oh yeah.
you collected all of the rings. The Black Lantern one looked the best, of course, but like the Green Lantern ring and the red, white, yellow. I think is pretty. No, yellow sphere.
Yellow Sphere.
Yellow
Which
and
one's the
blue.
one where only there's only one dude because it's Greed. Greed is like the whole. I think it's orange. And it's Larfleeze. He's like the only one because the whole thing's greed, so there would be only one. He's like, I want, I am. I think it's orange. Check.
It might be because I'm looking at an orange one right now. 'Cause I don't know what the hell they all mean.
Yeah, orange is Larfleeze, and he's the only one because it's for greed.
So there's two blue ones then.
Well, there's two different versions of blue.
Oh, I found them finally. Orange is green, red is rage, yellow is fear, dark blue is compassion, green is willpower, black is death, purple is love, which is probably the lamest one. I have the power of love.
He was the lamest one on Captain Planet too.
The lamest one on Captain Planet, the lamest one on fucking Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. But it was also
Light
cool.
blue is hope, which light blue is hope, which I thought was Superman's gimmick.
Yeah, I think he should have had that one. I remember when Lobo got a Red Lantern ring as payment.
Ooh.
That was pretty badass. He doesn't use it. He's just got it. He's like, yeah, so what? He's put it on a couple times though. It's been pretty badass because he's all ragey and shit.
Because he's so cool, he's just riding his motorcycle down. He just throws it off on the street.
Yeah, damn it.
Like, fuck that ring. I don't need it.
I think that's exactly what happened too. He just said, "Ah, fuck, I don't need this." But anyway, I can't think of shit. Do you want to do Jupiter's Legacy?
Let's do Jupiter's Legacy because I haven't no excuse to read it.
Okay, so we'll read the first run, the first trade, whatever you want to call it, of first volume of Jupiter's Legacy. V, you here? You there? You with?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, there, everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Jupiter's Legacy, it's now a series on Netflix, and yeah, should be pretty cool. Hopefully.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't watched the show yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I read the first issue, but I didn't go past that. So, but yeah, it should be good. So we'll do Jupiter's Legacy, and then I know this is probably old news, but we didn't have much video game news other than the soundboard that Zach is making. So I'm waiting for it, but it's not popping up. I play Warzone a lot. I haven't been playing for a couple of weeks, and they did a whole 80s overlay on it. And
oh yes,
you can fucking play in Nakatomi Plaza, and I am fucking in love with it. So you can get John McClane and you can get John Rambo skins or whatever you want to call it, characters. And they have missions based inside Nakatomi Plaza on Warzone, and I've been enjoying the shit out of it, so I just wanted to mention it.
The only thing that I saw in video games was Predator Hunting Grounds.
They're having Dutch come in finally, aka Schwarzenegger. So
is he actually playing it this time?
It's for the game, so I don't know. I don't know if he's going to voice it or they're just going to put him in digitally.
The guy who voice acts him in fucking Mortal Kombat's awful.
Oh yeah, didn't Stallone actually do his own?
Stallone did do Rambo, but
yeah,
the guy who voices Terminator is fucking terrible.
Did you ever see that cutscene from one of the last Terminator movies, where it was a cutscene that had originally shown Arnold Schwarzenegger had like this accent?
I think
it's a deleted scene where he's like some kind of corporal or something in the army, and they based the Terminator originally off of this real guy. And then you see Arnold, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah!" And then he talks, and he's got this fucking accent of like this Texas hillbilly. And then they're like, "Oh, we'll change the audio track on the Terminators." So
That's actually kind of funny.
yeah, it didn't make it into the actual movie, but so
It would
yeah.
have been great if it did.
Yeah, it would have been funny as hell. I mean, you can find it on YouTube. It's pretty funny. And the new Predator sounds like shit, so we'll see if that ever gets made. And what else is going? That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's about it.
Yeah. So that's it. Fuck it. Read Jupiter's Legacy. Yeah, I got nothing else for right now. Read Jupiter's Legacy, and we'll talk about that. I'll read the first volume and then jump into the TV show right after, I'm sure. Yeah, we got anything coming up as far as Dark Asylum shit? Or Freak Show shit? Or wrestling maybe making a comeback? I don't know.
So we'll be talking about
what?
that.
Cutting out now. Jesus.
Oh shit! I cut out. Sorry. I said we'll be talking about wrestling a lot more.
Yeah, that should be
Hopefully.
a whole new angle to our podcast. We'll talk about what our matches were and who fucking got stiffed by
pissed us
Mac
off
Traeger this week. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got hit in the dick by fucking Mac Traeger and a kendo stick. You know. So anyway. All right, well, find us on Facebook. We all have our own accounts. We have a Dark Asylum Pod account. Send us questions, comments. Come up with two people that you think should fight each other, and we'll tell you that you're wrong. And, yeah, we got that. I guess Pro Wrestling Tees has 20% off right now. Zach and I both have shops on there. Dark Asylum is mine. What's yours? Zach?
/ wonderful, or no, not wonderful. The chosen one, Zach Winters.
Yeah, mine's / Dark Asylum. So you can get the Dark Asylum pod shirt and then the Darkness shirt there. So.
And I'm going to drop back real quick. Did you ever pick a person to fight Darkness?
To fight me? What?
Yeah.
To
No.
fight Darkness?
No, it was Nick Fury and Snake Plissken.
That's right.
Yeah, Jesus, dude. You got narcolepsy, I swear to God.
No, I forgot. Yeah.
There's that
Got
one time we
distracted.
were wrestling, I put him in a sleeper hold, and he fucking fell asleep for real.
He actually fell asleep.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, bro, am I keeping you from something? Huh? What? Oh.
And it sucks because he's so big, there's not much you could do with him at that point.
I mean, yeah, you got to carry him through a match, but fuck, when it's literal, Jesus.
425 pounds.
So, all right. And, yeah, find us at Twitter at Dark Asylum Pod. Send us questions, comments, matchup battles, anything you got. Just questions, mostly. Because Sign Guy doesn't always come through. Yeah, Sign Guy, I'm calling you out.
Hey, look at this picture and tell us what you think.
God, this fucking Muppet skin couch, Jesus. It's funny, that was the second thing I noticed in the picture. But, yeah.
Fucking little tiny hairy peepee.
He's gonna fucking give me shit now for that. Thanks a lot.
It's weird. Like, Sun Guy's dick is weird because the hair actually goes up the shaft.
Jesus Christ.
Explains why his ladies always calls it the monkey arm.
The monkey's paw.
The monkey's paw.
Oh.
No, that's just because it splits off.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, all right. So, for wonderful Zach Winters.
Good girl.
And for Big Vicious.
Yeah, let's move on.
No, go ahead, but
Are you that upset that I talked about Sign Guy's dick?
I'm just how much you're getting into it, and then the good girl.
I am Darkness, and the asylum is closed. We gotta cut this off quick before it gets too far.